So what is the calendar? The calendar is actually integrated with Outlook. So if you use Outlook a lot, you will find pretty much all your meetings in the Teams calendar as well. The calendar is where you will find the Meet Now feature. It instantly launches a meeting, and then if you'd like, you can invite other participants to that meeting. This is also where you can schedule new meetings for future or later on in the day. This is also where you can join meetings. And as I mentioned, it is integrated with Outlook. So let's go ahead and take a look at this in the application. We are going to go ahead and switch to Calendar. All right, so my calendar by default is in week view or work week. And if you would like to change that, you can click the work week dropdown at the top right, and you can look at it either as a day if you want to just see your day schedule. If you have a lot going on, that might be the option for you. Or you can just switch to standard week instead of the work week. If you prefer to see the Sunday and the Saturday, then you can do that too. But to keep things simple, neater overall, work week I think is preferred. You can switch to other months by using some of the drop downs and options at the left side here. So if I want to go back maybe 2 weeks, I can select 2 weeks before. If you want to quickly move to today, you can use the Today button and it'll take you to today's date. Now, let's go over some of the meeting options in here. To schedule a new meeting, you can click New Meeting at the top right. Before I do, I want to point out you do have the option to schedule live events. We won't be going over that in this training. We'll be going over regular meetings. So let's go ahead and click New Meeting. Here you have your standard fields, such as the title for the meeting. We're going to call this Team Meeting. And next we're going to add a required attendee. And next you can choose some dates and times. So if you wanted the meeting to be today, you can leave the date, or you can click inside the date field and choose a different date. I'm going to leave it as today. And I'm going to go ahead with the 3:30 time slot. You can also make it all day if you need to. Another option that you have is you can switch to the Scheduling Assistant tab at the very top here. So by default, it opens into Details, but you can switch to Scheduling Assistant. And then that way it shows you a graph of when everybody is available. Now, the accounts that we're using today don't really have their availability shown, but for all your colleagues, you can see all the available time slots here. You can make adjustments to your date and time by dragging the meeting time, which is the purple selection area. You can make adjustments as you need to this way. You can even add required attendees, optional attendees, and change the location from here too. I'm going to switch back to Details, and I'm going to keep it as 3:30 to 4. I don't want this meeting to repeat, so I'm going to leave it this way. If I want to add this meeting for a specific channel, I can do that by looking through my list of channels. I'll be skipping that. And for the location, just because I want the people that will be getting this invitation to know where it's going to be, I'm just going to type in Microsoft Teams, but you really don't have to do that. And you can add your meeting agenda or talking points in here, or any other summary or description that you would like. But otherwise, something that will automatically get added that you won't see here just yet is the link to join your meeting. So I'm going to go ahead and click Send. And right away, my team meeting appears on my calendar. Now, to quickly take a look at it, we're going to go ahead and select the meeting. As you can see, your calendar is also where you join meetings from. So whenever your meeting time approaches, just switch to your calendar and click Join Meeting. A lot of times when the time gets really close to your meeting, the Join button will appear right on the actual event on the calendar without you having to select it. Now, if we want to edit this, we're going to go ahead and click Edit. And once you edit a team meeting that you've already scheduled, then you'll see the option to join the meeting and all the links. You'll also notice that when you go to edit a meeting, you have a lot more options up here. So after you schedule a meeting, you can certainly edit it. You can just work with the details and the scheduling assistant tabs, or if you want to add some additional information, you can do that. This is also where you can access chat from. Now, this meeting hasn't really happened yet, so there is no chat history. If I want to add specific files that I want people to have access to, I can add them here. But basically everything gets compiled during the team meeting. So once I start conducting this meeting or running this meeting, I can come back to the calendar later on once the meeting is done. And then when I click edit, everything that was shared, everything that was sent via chat, all the meeting notes that we took, and if we use the whiteboard, that will all be in the editing area. So this is a little preview of the whiteboard. But we're going to go ahead and close our meeting. Now, one thing to note about Microsoft Teams is that users don't have to have the application like we downloaded in order to join a meeting. Anyone that you invite, any guests or colleagues that might not be using Teams, they don't have to have Teams to join your meetings.